It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to South America and one of the world's most populous cities, vibrant Sao Paulo in the southeast region of Brazil. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defense. It feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend Plan B, Plan C. You might defend Plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. And when that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
1st and 10. Vic gonna look to throw, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Right back to him on first down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is in. Touchdown, Eagles. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. Yeah! A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Packers.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Putting the tight end in motion. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the Packers are going to be set up. 1st and goal, he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Mason Crosby now for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to possess the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Vick. That's taken in left side by Smith. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Philadelphia.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To the air, it's Vick. Open man, right side, he's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. From the gun, Rodgers. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On comes the Packers punting team. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
In motion, it's Jackson. Now, Vick. He'll check this down to the running back. Here's a 2nd and 6. Slot man in motion left. To throw is Vick. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Vick. Open man, left side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw, here's Vick. Quick throw here is complete. And the Eagles are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's Vick. He'll hang on to it. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll have more from South America and beautiful Sao Paulo after this. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. From the gun, here's a handoff. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. Throwing now, Vick. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This, about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Eagles build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. Throwing right, it's taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's taken in by Jennings. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He'll try to run for it. And he's into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
That's just such an athletic play by an NFL quarterback, Mike. And you can see he tried to remain a passer as long as possible. But once it became clear there was nowhere to go with the ball, he puts it down and decides to do the rest with his legs. And he's able to take it all the way in for a touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jackson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's Vic. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Philadelphia.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
In motion, it's Jackson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They motion the slot man left. Vic gonna look to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, It's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Man in motion is Smith. Third and 9. He'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
Now Vic gonna run it himself. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. His second touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Eagles go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for first and 10. Rodgers. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Crosby now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back in Sao Paulo after this. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Vic. And that is incomplete. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second down, Rodgers. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
First down for Aaron. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever, you start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a third down and 4. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Quickly to the outside and complete.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with first and 10. Now, Vic. Now he'll run it. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. To throw is Vic. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
To the air, it's Vic. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So, we are at halftime here in Sao Paulo in the NFL International Series. As we head 4,275 miles to be exact, back north to Orlando. Say hello to our friend, the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Williams, the tight end, is in motion. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Second and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line. Open man is Jennings. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball, He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try to run.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop, gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete, but as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Packers are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. To throw, here's Vic. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Throwing now, Vic. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Vick. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion, it's Jackson. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Vick gonna look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in! Touchdown, Eagles! That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Flowing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Rodgers keeping it himself. Inside the 20. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands, and here, he rips off a big one.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's taken in by Jennings.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Green Bay. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Here's Crosby for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will cut the deficit to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Vic. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. A first down throw from Rodgers. This one complete right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They send the tight end in motion. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how I would run an offense if I was an offensive coordinator, Mike. You pack them in tight to throw, and then in this case, you spread them out wide. 4 wide receivers, make them defend the whole field, and it really opens up some run lanes inside and helps lead to that big gain.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Got a man here, complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They'll stick to the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And he'll be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. And he'll take it on in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Packers. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. They bring a tight end in motion left. Here's Vic. He'll hang on to it. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
To throw is Vic. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now, Vic. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run here. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Tie game, 4th quarter. Who wants it more? 3rd and a yard. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now this team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. There's that man again, another catch. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Vic. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Vic gonna run it himself. Oh, he coughs up the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
And he'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. To throw, here's Vic. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. They'll drop to throw. This one is caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Rodgers on 1st down. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. Now he takes off. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Big play. 3rd and 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st down. Here's Vic. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now. Vic. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A lot riding on this play. Tie game. Final minute. 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Vic gonna look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Third and 6. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be taken down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Throwing is Vic. That one incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Back to the air one more time. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Quick throw taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
These are the kind of plays that give running backs bad names. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this. You're wide open, the ball's on target. He just flat out dropped it.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He'll tuck it and take off. A gain there of 20. First down, Packers.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Rodgers now. To the end zone yet again. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Green Bay. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think a quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. But 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Vic. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Now, Vic. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd down, 3 to go. Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Vic. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On 3rd down, it's Vic. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. First down for Aaron. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
first down, they'll run it on the draw. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it, gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Packers set to kick this one away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. To throw, here's Vick. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. But what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's Vick. Taking off. A huge play there in overtime. 32 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Brown. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll run here with Brown. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. A game to remember for the folks here in Brazil, as we say, so long from Sao Paulo.